Alright guys, Papa Pepper here again with another getting to know one another video where I pretty much take a steemian that I run into in real life, spend some time interviewing them, give them a chance to share with my audience kind of who they are, what they're up to, and then give you guys a chance just to kind of check them out too. So this is American Homestead.
How's it going?
And we only really met because of Steam It. If you saw my What Makes Steam It Great Hard Salami Does video, that was his hard salami. From YouTube.
Yeah.
It's kind of where he got his start online, and my wife had ran into some of their stuff before, and then when they came to Steam, I said, "Whoa, wait, these people are near us, they're Steemians," and we ran into each other, and as a gift the first time, he gave the gift of hard salami.
Yeah, I did, that's right. Now I forgot about it, but yeah, that was pretty cool.
So speaking of gifts, recently, if you guys saw, I went to the Pepper Palace, picked up pretty much some fifths of hot sauce. So this is a Scotch Bonnet Mango one I got for you.
That is awesome. I appreciate that. That's great.
If you guys have seen my Steam Silver Round community distribution post, pretty much only 1,500 of these were ever minted. I knew there'd never be enough getting into other people's hands on their own, so I ordered like 60 of these with the intent of giving away like 25 or so. And I'm going to give away way more than that. But I got you number 821.
That's amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful round. I'll put pictures, also more pictures on my page too, so you can see that. But that's just amazing. And we were talking about before off camera. The artwork was just absolutely impressive.
You know, this was an idea a couple people had. Seven Wilson kind of came up with it too and ran with it. He designed kind of the main side of it, and then had a contest for the other side, which is the Community 2017 side. And Bear One did that. Then Filament out of Canada has a mint. Ran 1,500 of them for us, and a limited number. They're printed on the side and with verification cards of authenticity.
Very good. Yeah. Hey, listen, I brought him one too. So, oh wait, there it is. There you go. This is a menorah round. It's printed by the Cassef Silver Company, and there's only a few thousand made. It was made a few years ago before silver took a nosedive in the markets. And so the guy could not regain the amount of money he spent on producing them, so the company went bankrupt. And so it's a very rare round, only a few thousand were printed. Wow. But yeah,
hey,
enjoy that.
Interesting thing with Steam It, as I talked about, we meet up with these guys, they give us hard salami, other things. I give out some of these, some other stuff, the hot sauce. This is actually the third silver round I've gotten by giving away silver rounds, because Kusni also sent me an Australian koala and an Australian kookaburra that he sent me back in the mail, which was above and beyond anything I ever planned on or thought, but just kind of shows the giving and the gifting within the Steam It community.
Absolutely. Well, I think a lot of people in the Steam It community are silver bugs anyway.
Sure. Any investment, like crypto or silver, stuff like that. So, very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
So, you did you get your start online with YouTube?
Yeah, so we have about, I think, 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 55,000 subscribers. And we're a homesteading community. We live off-grid. The only tie to the outside world is our DSL line. We're here visiting at a friend's house now. That's why you have the electrical lights and everything. But normally, all of our lights at night are lantern lights and candle light. And
you should have seen it when they flipped the switch. He was like, "Ah, bright light!" Don't feed him after midnight either.
Yeah, bad things happen. So, but yeah, we live off-grid, and we share our educational experiences, both good and bad, with people who are online, who are also looking into getting into homesteading. That's why we have so much in common, because he's doing the exact same thing.
And for a lot of the same reasons.
Yeah, right. So we have a lot of stuff in common that way. And it's just a fun, lifestyle, and people want to share in it, and they want to learn. And so that's kind of, how we came to be.
Right. And I know that even, as we do things, like I said, I'm more of the kind of get things done, and I just get an idea and do it. My wife's more of a researcher, so she was coming across plenty of their stuff as we look into transitioning from a city life where people live a certain way to a homesteading life where people are more self-sufficient, taking things in their own hands. So a lot of useful stuff on YouTube, and then also now on Steam It.
Right.
So how did you first hear about Steam It?
I don't know. I think I maybe it was something on Facebook someone posted, or maybe it was on Twitter. I really don't remember. But I remember getting on there and just, and finding how interesting it was. And I was always kind of into crypto. I bought Bitcoin back in 2011.
Oh, you're so happy for that now. Huh?
Well, I sold long after that. I mean, I sold like in 2012. I should have held on to it. But so I was into crypto a little bit. I knew how it worked. But when I heard about Steemit, I just thought, and plus I was looking for alternatives anyway because YouTube was coming down hard on a lot of the homesteading community, a lot of the family values based channels, and so I was looking for alternatives anyway. When I found out about Steemit, I was like, this is interesting. I think I want to try to explore this some more.
Sure, and I think a decentralized, platform where you're uncensored, it can go great in so many different ways. And one thing too is when somebody is controlling it, they control what content you see, they control what gets paid, what doesn't, and if they have their own agendas, often family values and certain things are the first thing to go these days. So how's your time on Steemit been? What month did you join?
I joined, I think if you look at my page, it says May. And so I've been in this since May, and my channel my page there has exploded, and I've tried to tell as many people, it's one of the things I still hit hard on, as many people at YouTube as possible, come over to Steemit. If you're getting frustrated with the censorship and all of the heavy-handed tactics that they're doing, come over to Steemit, just give it a try. People on Facebook as well. Why would you spend time on Facebook liking and commenting on things, and you don't get paid at all? So it's like, why do that over there when you can go interact with a great community and have family-friendly content there available and get paid for surfing and talking and just interacting.
Because I think if you guys do think that Zuckerberg doesn't have enough money, you could probably just send him a check in the mail or donate to him directly. Don't waste your time online. That's one thing that I realized right away, as I've said. I never got into a lot of the social media, a lot of the computer stuff, because I got a busy life. I got tons of stuff going on that I'm not going to sit around for hours a day for free. Now, other people have other lifestyles, other people enjoy different things, but no matter what, why do it for free? Why not use it as an investment in your future and the future of your children, too?
Exactly right, yeah. So my child, I have an alt account just like you have for your children, and he's earned money and he's saving that money. One day he's almost got enough money up to buy a car. You believe that?
Sure.
He's only 11.
Sure.
I mean, what's this doing for our children? We're showing them the value of a dollar. They're saving up money, and I mean, it's such a learning opportunity. Plus, they're learning how to write and how to blog. I mean, there's so many great skills that our kids are learning too, I think.
So, what did you originally pay for your Bitcoin?
Oh, I think it was $20 a piece.
$20 a piece.
About 3.5 Bitcoin.
Okay, and what did you sell it for?
Like $400 a piece.
Okay, now I think if anyone could back up to either of those time periods, how many of you guys would be willing to buy 3.5 Bitcoin from them for $400 each right now? Anyone would.
Count me in for that one.
It's about $20K at the moment, or even further. Back when it was a fraction of a cent or $20. We can't back up in time and pick up that piece of Bitcoin, or a couple Bitcoins for our families. Mm-hmm. But one thing that I realized early is, if you can mine Bitcoin or mine crypto with Steemit. Just from posting, I said, you know what, I'm going to create a separate account that I'm going to run for my children. And it's going to be an investment in their future. That way I can secure some of whatever crypto I want. I can keep it in Steem. I can keep it in Steem Power. Keep some SBD around. Although right now it's kind of hard to keep SBD around when it's over $10 a piece. And, Bitcoin, whatever I want to turn into and have an investment for their future. And it's a great way just kind of, as well as a family, to invest in something that's beyond ourselves.
I think it's a fantastic way of looking at it. You're actually mining by posting, you're mining by commenting, you're even mining by liking other people's comments who come to your page. It's almost like you're increasing your hash rate by your interaction.
Sure, like if every time I ran to you and shook hands and said, hey, how you doing? If we got paid for that, we'd probably even hang out a little more often. But Steemit is a community, where we can do that, so we certainly enjoy that.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for the future as you continue and progress on Steem?
I'm growing Steemit, and I'm trying to produce more content. We still have our patrons, over at patreon.com that we're interacting with, for videos and stuff. We're coming out with some winter episodes. We're still doing episodes for, tools on the homestead, where we have different tools that we showcase on the homestead, episodes for that, so we'll be sharing that. Plus our travels, anytime we do travels or all kinds of other things, we post that on Steemit, the pictures on Steemit, and so you can kind of be a part of that and learn with us. So all kinds of stuff coming up.
So I know a long time ago, obviously you've been plugging Steemit, through YouTube, and I remember you interviewing me on there, and a lot of people really, I think the homesteading community boom, wasn't just due to you, but you played a large role in kind of growing the whole community there, because a lot of people that liked the stuff that your family was doing over on YouTube then came over to Steemit, and it's been really interesting, really neat. I've gotten to meet up with quite a few of those people in person, but then also now your father-in-law has his own account, and it's great. What's the account name?
Hans Jurgen, which I believe was the name of his grandfather or something.
Okay, so that's HANSGJU.
We'll leave a link.
We'll put it there. I know how to spell it. I'm just on the spot. But the cool thing is too, like for one time I was wondering, I wonder what kind of chickens they have over there. And the next thing that his father-in-law puts out is a post on the type of chickens they have and why. And I'm like, wow, this is great. So what I love is it's an opportunity for anyone on any path. He's been doing this a while. I'm just getting started, learning every step in the way. But through the failures, through the successes, through the things that we can share, we can encourage others, and even those who have no plan of ever doing certain things can kind of live vicariously through others.
Exactly, absolutely.
Yeah. You got any closing thoughts?
Not much. I mean, yeah, I'm having a great time, and I've really enjoyed meeting you and so many other people on Steam It, and I'm just amazed at the interaction and the community that's there.
And I think, one thing that I do think is that Steam It has paved the way for a new type of social media, a new type of online platforms. Recently, I just signed up for Sola.ia, and tonight he did as well. But I think that the more times we see things like this coming out in the future, the better it is, because it's really an economic power to the people that in your quote-unquote free time, when you're not slaving away for somebody else, you can begin to even supplement your income by living your life, by enjoying what you share, your
just
artwork,
sharing
your
what you're doing. That's all.
Yeah, so awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah,
if you're
absolutely.
not already, check out American Homestead. We'll leave a link below, and be blessed. Pop out.